What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another, yes, we're still doing these, episode of the Daily ASIN Teardown. John Aspinall with PickFu, also known as Johnny with PickFu. What are we looking at over here? How many of these am I getting? And what the heck are they? Okay, cool. It looks like a lot of stuff, but I really don't think it's all of it. So from the hero image here, I can see that it's utensils. But from just the image itself, I don't know what kind. I really don't know how many. You're kind of making me count, and I have to see, is it all this plus this, or you're just laying that out over there? So I come over here. Okay, it's a 9-piece. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that makes sense. But some folks might think that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Like, it's not really clear from this. What I would do instead is put a box behind it of the packaging and clearly list 9 pieces. So visually that stands out on the SERP. And then also say on it what it is, because it shows here that this is teak. And teak is fancy, fancy wood, folks. So if you're fancy wood versus just regular wood, you want to showcase that. So comfort grip cooking spoons. I don't even see the grip in here. Well, it's moving $500,000 a month. So at a $39 price point. So some folks care about teak. But if they don't know from the image that it's teak, well, how are they going to click on it? Let's go into the stack. All right, second image in, tech stuff. Spatula, strainer spoon, fried spatula, salad fork, salad spoon, just tech specs. Not to be confused with Tex-Mex, because that's delicious. But I do see here that they're doing the sizing and dimensions here in a very hard to read font color combo and bold. So it's difficult to read. I would say make that a little bit clearer, but let's try and see some avatars. Natural teak utensil set. Is it utensils or utensil? So we call it utensil set, but then we say utensils set. Sounds a little funny. Safe material. Why is it safe? Easy to wash. Is it dishwasher safe? Perfect gift, but for who? Sturdy and durable. Compared to what? High heat resistance. How high are we talking? So they do have packaging here, but you have to like turn your head like this. A wooden spoon set for cooking. Well, that's really not clear. And this looks like, I love Canva, but this just looks like a Canva asset, just not filled in. So their box doesn't look great, but it could be spruced up. So we do have some, what I'm assuming is teak over here and some guy working on it, but I see it being built or made, but I don't see the avatar. Let's keep going. So easy to store. I live in New York City. There's no shot I have room for hanging utensils on my wall. Most folks are not going to be able to showcase all this kind of stuff there, but especially since you talk about this over here for me to put them in. So then what do I do with that thing if I'm hanging them on the wall? I think a better image to show would be the product in use, maybe the avatar, maybe us versus them, us versus cheap wood, us versus plastic, us versus metal. We're safe on your, super expensive pots and pans compared to metal, and we're not going to break down in your food and poison and kill your family like plastic. I don't know, something like that. So here's some folks cooking. I've never seen a stove like that before. That's some fancy stuff. Neat and clean, messy and dirty. I mean, these don't look like they've been used, and these look like after I'm done cooking. So that's not really too fair, because they're going to get dirty when you use them, but it's just a matter of cleaning them afterwards. But something like this, you're talking about plastic. So why is plastic not good compared to the teak one for $39? I think the benefits need to be focused on here and not just messy and dirty, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, we got some action shots here where someone's cooking the saddest little stir fry ever with tomatoes. No one's stir frying tomatoes. And a potato. Perfect for cooking all kinds of delicious. All kinds of delicious. Nothing in here talks about why plastic is bad, why metal is bad, why regular wood is bad, why teak? Why is teak even good? So we go down here, 4.7 stars, 8,000 plus sold, $39. Yeah, maybe it's one of those things where it's just this parentage or just this child ASIN is the wonky one. Let's take a look at the 5-piece one. Okay, so they're saying nonstick cookware. They're saying easy to clean. They also don't say if it's dishwasher safe. Okay, melts easily, injury coating. I mean, it's a little bit broken English. Where are we talking about here? All right. Okay. So it's a little bit broken English, but they are saying somewhat of the right talk track. but just not keeping it cohesive. Still no benefit as to why teak is good versus just any other kind of wood. I think that's super important, but they do tap into a little bit of the plastic and the metal. But what's a 10-piece give you? You just lose out on the container? What's the one extra thing you get with the 10-piece? Spaghetti spoon? I don't know. I'm not doing all that work trying to figure it out. You got to make it make sense, right? So if I'm over here 9 versus 10, like, tell me very clearly what the difference is. Otherwise, I'm going to have to sit here and figure it out. I don't want to figure stuff out. Bullet points. Okay, teak. Easy to clean, so you can choose to hang it. Okay, so it's not dishwasher safe. After sale service. Wooden cutlery set is perfect for display as a souvenir or kitchen decoration. Ideal choice for anyone who likes to cook. Well, if you like to cook, then you wouldn't use it for decoration or a souvenir. If you have any questions, we will within 24 hours help you solve the problem. It's a waste of space. This is Amazon. We know the deal. Do we have a brand story module? Yes, we do. I like to go there first. Well, look at that. I don't know. What's the point of the brand story module? You don't even tell me your brand. So I don't know anything about you, what else you have to offer. Over here, just see kind of a kitchen. So kitchen set, pizza peel, Willy Wonka, 2x denser heating, wires, 10S rapid heat. Man, talk about some tech specs. Do we have some alt text behind here? Oh, we have some Chinese alt text behind there. There you go for that. For anyone searching in Chinese on Amazon. Let's go back to the A+ content. So kitchen first choice. The broken English is crazy, folks, especially when you have ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or Grok or anyone. Heat resistant, again, up until what? Self-hanging hole, premium wood grain. Don't say premium wood grain. Say it's teak. You said it was teak a million times. Whole wood construction, made of teak wood, natural and environmentally friendly. What does whole wood construction mean? I think I know that it's just one piece and there's no seams or pieces kind of glued together. But show me that. Not scratch cookware. It's getting more painful as I go down this listing. They're doing $500,000 a month with this listing that is making me cringe. Easy to clean. What are we cleaning that in? Is that just we're sampling some water? Excellent quality. Like these are just like throwaway things. Easy to store. No one's doing that. Meeting multiple needs. All right. You want some corn soup? They got that. Make cooking a pleasure. So that's definitely something that could be optimized a little bit better, especially when they're doing this kind of volume over here, but I help them out. So if they're watching this Movies Direct, I went ahead and I optimized the image in Canva because you guys know I love Canva, and I did a PickFu on it. And I really wanted to see if it made a difference. And I think you will be pleasantly shocked. Let's take a look at PickFu. So I went here, I asked 30 people, and they answered in 7 minutes. When shopping on Amazon for wooden kitchen utensils, which main image captures your attention more and motivates you to click for additional details? Their hero image versus the simple one that I made. Now, I didn't take their packaging, but they could very easily do it. And I put 9 pieces. Teak wooden utensil set. It's covering it a little bit, but is to act as if it's real packaging, right? And I even covered their brand up a little bit. But all I said was exactly how many pieces it is, put a little wrinkle on there, pro tip, and then I said exactly what the product is. There's no guessing. And it won 23-7. And the reason is because it tells me what type of wood it's made out of. I like the text is there. Without the packaging, I wouldn't know these are made of teak wood or come with 9 pieces. It tells me how many wooden utensils there are. I find it helpful. If I was scrolling and saw B, I would be thankful that the box saved me the time wondering what type of wood that the utensils are made from. I would see that, immediately click them because it would be what I was looking for. Explicitly mentions that's made of teak, so I would click on that first. Tells you what it's made of, tells you it's teak. You can, I don't have to go on and on. You could see that people care about that kind of thing. And the people that chose A said the wording is not necessary. It's getting away with the product, but it's important to take a look at the demographics. So when I go over here, remember A is the original, B is my modified one. So you could see that older folks were kind of 50-50. And even 45 to 54, they were leaning a little bit into it. And you could see gender here as well. Out of the men, most of the men preferred my version. Out of the women, it was kind of almost 50-50, but it was leaning a little bit towards my version. So it's interesting. So you have to kind of take this into account because you have to merchandise for your ICP and your avatar. But then this one down here is interesting too because income. These folks said 50-50. But they're 0 to 35K. I'm a $39 wooden teak utensil set. I'm not sure if that's a 0 to 35K kind of price point for them. So more of the folks that have a little bit more disposable income agree with what I'm saying over here. So that's another thing to keep in mind, where it's like, oh, okay, if it's 50-50, but if they can't afford my product or they're not going to buy it, what does it really matter? You know what I mean? But guys, that's it for today's ASIN teardown. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will go ahead and drop the link to this poll so you can go and take a look at all the juicy responses yourself. Also, if you are looking for a step-by-step guideline, playbook, whatever you want to call it, for your main hero image and understand exactly how we do our testing here at PickFu for our done for you services to optimize the main hero image for the best CTR possible, I'm going to drop that in the link below as well. Have a look-see at that. But let me know what you guys think. If you want to see your ASIN in the next video, comment below, drop your ASIN, DM me, send me a smoke signal, whatever you want to get a hold of me with. I'll be waiting. See you guys next time.